Okay, so as many of you might have known, I'm a high school graduate, and when I graduated high school, I received a certificate, and the certificate stated what again? What did they state again? Oh, right, yeah, they stated that I graduated high school, and they didn't say a fuck about whether I'm gonna get a job, whether I'm gonna be able to live in a society, and whether I'm gonna have a good life, whether I'm gonna make use of the subjects that I've learned at school. I've never had a college degree, so I don't know how that works, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't state that thing as well. And that might be one of the main reasons why many graduates today are jobless, lifeless, and useless. So today, as I look back on my school days, I can actually say that school failed me in many areas, and it also did to many people around the globe. So today, I'm going to tell you guys why school can sometimes be a massive waste of time. Better stay tuned because this is going to get really good out here.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today. And here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today. And here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed.
Just a reminder that this video is not to make you drop out of school. I'm just giving my opinion and also backed up by some experts. If there's one thing that I've learned from school, is that I have to study a hell of a lot. I have to study these subjects and sometimes that I've never heard of. But what we didn't know is whether those subjects will be used in the future or not. It turns out that we can survive in this world without those freaking subjects. But what school doesn't teach us is the necessary skills we need in life. They don't teach us how to survive in this world. They don't teach us the necessities of life. They don't teach us to stand for what we know, to brace ourselves. They only teach us to play within the lines. They only teach us to work in factories. They don't only teach us to follow commands. They're trying to kill our creativity. They're trying to destroy innovation. One extra question for you. What does that A in your report card mean? I'm just gonna give the answer. It just means you aced the test, which has 0% creativity, 0% innovation, and 100% words from your fucking textbooks. It doesn't mean you're ready for life. And by the way, we gotta show you this. So this is a quote said by Paul Ophelia, one of my favorite quotes of all time, on the screen right now. The A students work for the B students. The C students run the company, and the D students dedicate the buildings. This is another way of saying, at your fucking face, A students. To be honest, I was one of those A students, but to be honest, when I was young, yes, I was excited by those grades. When I get A, I jump around the house. Fuck. As I realized that those are, when I get older and I become wiser, I realized that those grades weren't necessary at all. What do you get when you don't get an A? You get scolded by your parents, teachers think you suck, your friends think you suck, but sometimes that can work in your favor. Once you get onto the top level, once you succeed in life, you can always go back at them and say, at your face, you can always say that. And that is 10 times more fun than defending yourself for not getting an A. And why do you think I have a YouTube channel? It's to see how much I can spread my wings, how creative I can get, how innovative I can be with my contents. How can I help this world? How can I be different from school? That's just something I came up with. And so I think I've made my point today, and let me just summarize what I have said today, and hopefully that might help you. So what I'm saying here is, just because you get an A, don't be too proud of yourself. And just because you get a D, don't think you are a failure, because you're not. Future is absolutely unpredictable. And this is not the first time I mentioned that. Go back to Life from a Different Angle, episode 1. I'll put a link up there. You will see how many times I say future is unpredictable. people who watch football, people who watch sports, knows the unpredictability of the future more than anything. So what I'm saying is the future is fucking unpredictable. So you never know, because you get teachers think you have potential at school doesn't mean you have the potential to succeed in life. Just because teachers and friends think you suck doesn't mean you actually suck. They're just looking from a perspective of whether you're gonna be suitable for a factory or not. They're just not looking from a perspective which says that you are gonna be creative, which says you're gonna be the next Steve Jobs, the next Mark Zuckerberg, the next Bill Gates, the next Stephen Hawking. They never mentioned that. They only mentioned about the fact, they only mentioned that whether you're good at following orders or not. But at the end of the day, what we all have to acknowledge is the fact that school grades matter only this much, and school is just another building.